my friend. How are you today? Today something special. We got the honor and the privilege to meet our business partner Andrew. We have been working for many years in our restaurant, and he has been to France with me. And I teach him a lot of things. When he had his first restaurant at 18 with me, and now he's going to do on his own. What are you going to do, Andrew?
We're going to do a crab souffle, and hopefully it works.
A crab souffle. Without further ado, give him a clap, and I'm going to show his dexterity.
Fantastic. So, well, the first thing we're doing is we're going to coat the souffle dish with butter and then with flour so that the souffle rises. So we just take a brush and we put the butter in the souffle bowl and we evenly cover the souffle bowl completely. And as soon as we've done that, we take some flour, we put the flour in, we move it around so it sticks on the sides like this as much as possible. And then once we've done that and it's coated, we throw that out. And then you have the souffle coated with butter and flour. Okay, so now we're going to make a roux, which is the beginning of the bechamel sauce. So the first thing we do is we put some butter, as you can see. It's good organic butter. It's salted butter, it's not unsalted. So we're going to put that in the pan. And we're going to let that slowly melt, as you can see. Okay, so our butter has melted. And now we're going to add slowly and whisk the flour in. Slowly, you can see it's coming along. Put it all in there. And you get the thick roux. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the roux and we're going to make it into a bechamel. Very simply, we're just going to add some milk and some cream. So add a little bit at a time and stirring it. And note, I've got the heat off now. So you don't want the heat when we're making this. Put it in, whisking it around to avoid any lumps. So you can see now, it's becoming a thick sauce because it's boiling. Beautiful bechamel sauce. So the next thing we do is we add the Dijon Mustard. Yeah, the Dijon is made from grapes, not mustard seed. Okay, so now it's time to add the seasoning. And Gerard, you have my special fleur de sel.
For moi, moutier.
Fantastic. So I'm going to put a little bit of this in. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Maybe 2 pinches. And a special ingredient I never thought to use before, but Gerard told me. Actually, you put a little bit of cayenne pepper and it makes with the crab, it's very tasty. So just the tip of the knife, like that, and we pop that in too. Before we add the cheese, I'm just going to mix this in. And then now we have Emmental cheese. Beautiful cheese from France. Put that in. And mix that through. And you can see now, it's very thick and starting to smell beautiful. Look, it's beautiful. So now we're putting in 2 yolks, fresh from my beautiful chooks today, in, and I'm going to whisk hard so it doesn't cook through. So they're in, you can see, whisking.
How do you call this sauce, Andrew?
Mornay! It's a Mornay sauce.
Well done, you remember his lesson.
Fantastic, huh? And the next is some fresh chives from the garden. Not too many, just enough to give a little bit of taste and color and flavor. So they're in, we mix them in. Okay, now the most important ingredient. Fresh, never frozen, beautiful blue swimmer crab meat. It's been taken out of the shell manually, and now I'm going to pop it in slowly into the Mornay. The fresh crab meat is in, and there we have the basic flavor and structure of a fantastic souffle.
Well done, Andrew.
Okay. Okay, so the oven's on to preheat. And it's on 180, but not with a fan, just with the elements at the top and the bottom. Now we're going to beat the eggs. And one thing Gerard taught me is it's very important to start slowly and then increase the speed. And that way you get very good stiff peaks, which is what we're after. It's also important to put a little bit of salt. So in here, I have 3 egg whites. So I'm going to pop them in here. And I'm going to put a little pinch of salt. Putting a little bit of salt into the egg whites. It's important as part of the process. And now we can start to slowly begin the process. Increase the speed slowly. Hear the engine? Like a V8 supercar. Texture's changed. And we're just going to keep going a little bit more to make it very, very stiff. But this is made a major change already, which is good. Okay, so it's done. We have this most fantastic, and you can hold it upside down and it doesn't come out. It's very hard peaks. So now I'm going to take 1/3 of the egg whites and I'm going to mix thoroughly with the whisk into our mornay. So about 1/3 like that. And then I'm going to take the whisk and mop it through. You can see here, changes the texture. Okay, and with the balance, we just fold the egg whites in a little bit at a time, not all at once, and we just fold it in. And it's okay if you have a few lumps, because actually that turning and moving it in, I don't want to break it, so do too much. Another go. Just turn, fold, turn, fold. So the last is in, and that's it. Okay, a little bit of white like that is not a problem. So now we have to fill our souffle bowls. So we put this in. Like this. And then we're going to clean the bowl. So we've filled them up, and now we're popping them on a tray. 3 beautiful crab, Emmental and Chive souffle. And we're popping them into the oven.
Just to do the taste, look, by the time you do your caviar, if the souffle collapse or not.
Hopefully not.
It's not. You did a fantastic job, Andrew.
Ah, thank you, Chef.
I'll give you 3 stars at the Michelin.
I'm not sure that's a compliment.
Yes.
Okay.
And now we're starving.
Now we're going to eat, okay? Let's go. Well, really good. We're going to eat straight away. Come on.
Your souffle are fantastic. Thank you so much for presenting that so well. And I'll be back to your place very soon.
Thank you. Ready? It's beautiful.